How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? Hope this finds you well. Hope this finds you in wonderful spirits and great weather wherever you are. We got some folks in the house. They're going to be rolling in as these notifications roll out here. Lulu Love You's in the house. Cab 7's in the house. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop is in the house. That is Al, for those of you who don't know. We're talking about cookies and pie. Lulu wants cookies and Cab 7 wants pie. Pumpkin pie with Cool Whip and a side of ice cream. Wrong time of year for pumpkin pie. This is the time of year for berry pies. Strawberries will soon be coming on. Crystal McGuire's in the house. Good to see you in there. How's the sound of my music? Is the music coming through good, Al, or do I need to turn it up, down, sideways, upside down? Sounding good where I'm at, but I don't know how y'all are hearing it. Corkboard TV's in the house. That's Scott. Awesome Wood Things is in the house. That's Matt. You can't hear the music. Well, we can bump it up. Let me find a bumper button. How does it sound now? Is it sounding better? I can turn it higher. You still can't hear the music? I've got Technetic Beats playing here. You still can't hear it. Okay, well, I know why. Let me try this. Let me try poking another button here. You should be able to hear it now. How's that going? How's it sounding now? Okay. Is it too loud? Too soft? Because I can adjust it. Tell me if it needs to be louder. It said it's perfect. All right, then I'll leave it alone. Sounds good to me. It's a matter of learning how to push the right buttons. Drop the sound a bit. Okay, we can drop it down a little bit. How's that? We'll put it right about there. See if that sounds any better for you. Is it drowning me out? You hear me good over top of it? A little lower. All right, well, drop it down about there. How's that sounding? Well, if I put it at 11, honey, you won't be able to hear it. Okay, as long as you can hear me good, that's what matters. Playing a little Technetic Beats here tonight. Got one of his playlists up. I put the URL for it down in the description of the video for you. And yes, I am on the fancy mic that I did the review for today. This is my Rode Podcaster microphone. Got to call it the Podcaster because they have some other ones out. The Podcaster. This is the nice microphone right here. Lone Wolf is in the house. Fireman CV is in the house. Lunatic Dad is in the house. Barut00 is in the house. And I'm trying to get this slider to work with me here. JSFRN TN Gaming Channel is in the house. Hope I got all them letters in there where they go. Suave the Gemini is in the house. Crystal McGuire is in the house. Cab 7. Awesome Wood Things is Matt. Al with Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop is in the house. Houndsman 1 is in the house. Lulu Love You's in the house. I think I've named everybody off that strolled in here. Let's see, we got Patrick Hollett in the house. Good to have you in there. I'd like to welcome y'all and shout you out as I see you coming in. I hope I'm not missing nobody. If I did, type something else in there, I'll see you. Krista Chavetta is in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right, honey. I hate butchering people's names. A lot of nice people in the house. Good supporters are in the house. Be sure and bus up and bus down. When you bus up, ring that bell. Every time you ring a bell, somebody over at the YouTube office says, "What's the bed?" Going Live with Greg is in the house. Thank you. Thank you, Lunatic Dad. I've got a whole bunch of different backgrounds that I plan on using here with this. We're just setting them up a little bit at a time. Getting used to how the chroma key works. Getting everything rolling with this show. Anybody got any questions for the Magic 8 Ball? We got Magic 8 Ball over here. Magic 8 Ball knows all. So you got any questions you need answered and you don't have a Magic 8 Ball, you let me know. We'll ask the Magic 8 Ball. It'll tell us the answers. Technetic Beats is in the house. I'm playing your music, honey. We just got the beats a-going. Not a magic volleyball. Will Brenda do a sci-fi project soon? You never know what Brenda's liable to do. We'll just ask the Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Will Brenda do a sci-fi project soon? Let's flip that up. I gotta use the big eye because, you know, I'm old and blind. Let's see here. May need to turn on another light so I can see what the devil I'm doing. It says here, the outlook is good. See, you just never know. Scott likes that about somebody over at YouTube wetting the bed. I'll tell you what. They're easily distracted over there. Mr. Teddy Bear's in the house. Good to have you in the house. See, well, we have nice weather for Memorial Day weekend. Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball, tell me, will we have nice weather for Memorial Day weekend? What's the Magic 8 Ball got to say here? The Magic 8 Ball, we'll turn it around here in the right direction so I can read it. It says, cannot predict now. It's a little too soon to ask it. A little too soon. Maybe another week, we'll know. Must be a little foggy in the future. Will I ever grow hair on my bald head? Lunatic Dad wants to know. Here, let's turn it over and shake it real good. Lunatic Dad wants to know, will he ever grow hair on his bald head? Magic 8 Ball, tell me true. Let's see here. Magic 8 Ball says. Get it going the right direction here. It is certain. There you go. Lunatic Dad. It says it is certain. Mr. or let's see, what is that? TNX, Dr. Benici is in the house. The Four Hearts Ranch is in the house. Good to see you in there. LAJ 5126 is in the house. Ranch Jams is in the house. Good to have all of you joining us this evening. We're playing a little Technetic Beats and playing with Magic 8 Ball, asking it some questions. just call you TNX, okay? I can do that. That's simple enough. Will my starship ever be done building? Al wants to know. So let's find out. Will Al's starship ever get done that he's building on? And the Magic 8 Ball says, it says the reply is hazy. It wants me to try it again, so we'll ask it again. Will Al's spaceship ever be done building? And it says here, it can't predict now. Magic 8 Ball's being a little testy tonight. Lunatic Dad says he's going to use a wig to make that come true. That's one way to do it. I got a whole closet full of them if you need one. Will I ever hit 1K buses? TNX wants to know. Will he ever hit 1K buses? I could tell you the answer to that myself, but we'll see what the 8 Ball has to say. The 8 Ball says, get it turned the right direction, says, as I see it, yes. So, I concur with the Magic 8 Ball. Cap 7 wants to ask the 8 Ball, does Lunatic Dad have a licking post in his house? Does Lunatic Dad have a licking post in his house? Magic 8 Ball, tell me true. The Magic 8 Ball says, come on, Magic 8 Ball, turn me up an answer here. There we go. Magic 8 Ball says, the reply is hazy and try again. So we will shake up the Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball, listen up here. Does Lunatic Dad have a licking post at his house? And the Magic 8 Ball says, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Walker Outdoors is in the house. Larry Johnson's in the house. Tammy Sanford's in the house. We're talking to the Magic 8 Ball tonight. Got any questions? Type them in the chat. Helps if you light it up in red. I see them better if you light them up in red. You know, my name, you put the @ sign there, and then you type in BRE, and then it'll pop a box up. Click that. That'll put it right there in the chat if you're using a computer. Breaking the Shell is in the house. Your 8 Ball keeps coming up with that same reply. Shenanigans, yes. Well, the 8 Ball, some days, the 8 Ball's very cooperative. Other days, the 8 Ball's not so cooperative. It is moody. It's a moody 8 Ball. Some days it's good, and some days it's bad. Tammy Sanford says she woke up this morning over 1K and she is stoked. I understand that feeling. Crystal McGuire wants to know, will she ever get 100 subs? Oh, now Crystal, you know the answer to that, honey. But we'll ask the Magic 8 Ball. Will Crystal ever get 100 subs? Alright. Magic 8 Ball says, without a doubt. There you go. Walker Outdoors wants to know from the Magic 8 Ball, will it ever quit raining over there in Illinois where he's at? Will it ever quit raining in Illinois? Magic 8 Ball, tell me true. Magic 8 Ball says, my reply is no. There you go. You better get to planting some rice. You better get a rice paddy going over there, Mike. It ain't never gonna quit raining. I can't make this stuff up. I take it that wasn't the answer you wanted. Oh, Scott wants to know, will I break 80 golfing tomorrow? Will he break 80 golfing tomorrow? Magic 8 Ball. Tell me, Magic 8 Ball. Is he going to break 80 tomorrow? He's playing golf. Okay, Magic 8 Ball says, without a doubt. There you go. Oh, Lord. Breaking 80. Does that mean, see, I don't play golf. Does that mean you have to smack that little ball 80 times with a stick? Yes, I can ask it. Tammy wants to know, will I ever get to do a dab in this lifetime? Depends on what state you're living in. Let's see what the 8 Ball has to say. The 8 Ball says, as I see it, yes. There you go, Tammy. Will Brenda plant some sweet corn for the Houndsman 1? Okay, I'll tell you what the 8 Ball says, and then I'll give you my answer to that. Put this up here. It says, as I see it, yes. Now, the 8 Ball's wrong, because I live downtown. My garden that I do the videos on, I live right downtown. Now, corn ain't gonna grow here in downtown. I'll tell you that right now. I tried to grow corn here once, and we got squirrels. The squirrels ain't allowed no corn to be grown downtown. I'll tell you what. Florida's going smoke-free, even electric cigarettes. Wow. Just reading what people are writing here in the chat. I hope I didn't miss any questions out there. If I did, type them in again. We'll ask the Magic 8 Ball. This is good music for Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball is happy with kinetic beats. It's putting off good vibrations. That's what the drone is for. Well, if Rebel ever send it, I have to get him on Hangouts just to visit my drone. I get him in the Hangouts. I said, Rebel, let me visit my drone. And you'll hold it up. Let me see it. It's to chase a drone. The drone's in North Carolina and I'm in Indiana. Did y'all see the leather project that I worked on the other day where I made the picture with the leather on the board, the Southwest picture? I put some leather on a board and engraved it in and painted it up. Y'all like that? I'm thinking about doing some more of them. Different themes to them. Yeah, everybody put some emojis up for Tammy. Tammy hit $1,000, or $1,000, well, don't we wish, 1,000 subs this morning when she got out of bed. So y'all put some emojis up here. I'll even put some emojis up for Tammy. We'll get some emojis going here. Have an emoji celebration for Tammy. There you go. There we go. Get some emojis up there. Because that's a big deal when you hit that 1,000 subs. My goodness gracious. I remember the night that I hit it. Wow. Talk about an adrenaline rush. I was up all night. Of course, I'm up all night almost every night. But that night I was really up. Well, thanks, Tammy. We'll celebrate with you. Rockstar 897. Or 8970 Abel. There. I got it all spit out. Rockstar is in the house. I'm hoping I didn't miss anybody up through there. I try to holler everybody out. Oh, I did miss Jim Bashir's. Hey, Jim. Good to have you in the house. If I missed anybody, type something in there again and I'll see you. Try to get you shouted out as you come in. Everybody, bust up, bust down. We got good supporters here in the house tonight. This is not just about subs, it's about support. TJ's Woodworking Shop is in the house. You hit that bell. Oh, good. Somebody over at YouTube offices is wet to bed. You know, it's these little things that get you through the day. Get aggravated about the monetization and stuff here. You can think about somebody a bell on her channel and somebody over at YouTube's wet to bed. That's why they keep turning them off. If they haven't figured out that they quit turning them off, then we'll quit turning them on because we've already got them turned on. Every time we turn one on, they wet to bed. Everybody got their gardens out. I know there's some people still straggling along like Walker. Ain't got the garden in the ground yet. He's gonna have tomatoes growing out of buckets on the patio. My tomato plants have tomatoes on them already. You can look at my video, see the tomatoes. In a week or so, I'm gonna be having green fried tomatoes out of the garden. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can hardly wait. Technique says, what if everyone keeps turning the bells on and off? Well, we turn them on. YouTube turns them off. We gotta go turn them back on again. So I say smack them bells. Make them wet to bed. Rockstar's growing weed. Well, by the looks of my backyard, I'm growing weeds too. I think we're talking about two different kinds of weeds, but hey. I got the yard mowed this morning before it started raining. A day or two, I'll have to go out and spend a little time on the garden and get some weeds pulled out of it. We're in a completely different world from you. Well, that's possible. I relate to Alice in Wonderland. I've fell down a rabbit hole. Landed in a land called YouTube. That's right. Scott says, hit that like button. Smack it. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I like that too. If I can make you mad enough, you go in and you'll smack the thumbs down on every doggone one of my videos. And buddy, that's a view for everyone. I love these people get mad at you, so they go and they start putting thumbs down on your videos. The only thing that makes me mad about that is that they don't smack the thumbs down on every blasted one of them, because every one they give me a thumbs down on, it's still a view, honey. Smack them thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. They're all of you. You've been down the rabbit hole for the last decade. I've been there all my life. Got the beats a going with Technetic here. Project White Rabbit. Story of my life. I relate a little bit more to the Mad Hatter. Smash it! I really get surprised with the folks that get upset about, oh, somebody left me a thumbs down on my video. I don't know what they didn't like about her. Maybe they don't like me. Hey, you're paying attention to the wrong thing when you get in that frame of mind. Just say, hey, I've got a fan. They're smacking thumbs down, and believe me, they're a fan. They're coming to your videos. Generally, they're more dedicated than the ones that's giving you the thumbs up. Be happy for them. That's right, Matt. I didn't even think about that. Your last name translates to rabbit, yeah? You ever jump out of a hat? Well, I'm glad you stopped in, Lunatic Dad. I know you got to drive some. You can listen to us ask the Magic 8 Ball questions. Does Cab 7 fart dust? We want to know, does Cab 7 fart dust? I'll have you know, Lunatic Dad, I'm older than Cab 7, so hey. Does Cab 7 fart dust? All right, we'll ask it. And it says, turn it the right direction. I can't read it upside down. It says it better not tell you now. Oh, mercy. Cap said he's so old that he remembers creating dust. Oh, mercy. Yeah, LAJ says YouTube likes the thumbs down because they call it interaction. That's right, it is. It's interaction. Them people are your fans. They won't admit it, but believe me, they are. They are your fans. Get excited about them. Embrace them. Say, hey, if I knew how to make you matter, I'd do it. I lay awake tonight trying to think of a way to make you matter. Of course, I've always been ornery that way, even when I was a kid. If somebody was making me mad at school, I'd lay awake at night trying to think of a way to make them even madder at me. I'm just ornery that way. It's like, oh, okay, you think you're mad now? Watch this. You're giving me a shout out today. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm going to be doing reviews every once in a while, like you saw me do review on my microphone earlier today. I did that review on the Road Podcast. Every once in a while, I'm going to grab something and do a review on it. We'll throw a little something different in the mix here. And I'll try every once a week or 10 days or so, give you an update on the garden. We'll keep doing some craft videos for you. You might have a point there, Matt. You might have a point, because by some of the stuff that trends on YouTube, they put a lot of controversial stuff up as trending. That Childish Gambino is a good indicator of that. You're reading the chat that you missed? Okay. I do that after the show. I try not to miss a whole lot of it, but I do from time to time. I was talking to a friend of mine last night about her critters. She's got ferrets and rats. If she's still in the chat room, she could say something. She ain't said nothing in a while. But ferrets, rats, guinea pigs, a bunch of critters. And reminded me of the pets that I've had over the years. I got to thinking today about some cats that I have known. I don't have any cats right now, but I have had cats in the past. And years ago, I had a pair of ragdoll cats. And they had been raised in a house all their lives, and they knew nothing of hunting and how to deal with vermin. And I was out on the farm, and one day I was standing at the kitchen sink, and I turned around, and both of my cats was sitting in the doorway of the kitchen, and their bowl was about 2 foot there from the door, their water bowl. And there was a mouse getting a drink out of their water bowl. And both the cats just sitting there looking at it like, what is that thing? And why is it getting a drink out of our water bowl? Well, I went ballistic, because I don't have vermin in the house. So I take off in hot pursuit of the mouse. The mouse takes off. It looked like Tom and Jerry from the cartoons. And I'm running through the doorway after the mouse and into the living room. And I'm flinging furniture. Flipping the couch, flipping the chairs. The mouse is going, and I'm going after it. And anything that got in my way got cleared. Coffee table went flying. Chairs went flying. The cats have now turned around in the doorway, and they're looking after me like, what in the world is she doing? Well, I caught the mouse. I threw the mouse out the door, and my farm cats was outside. They knew what to do with the mouse. Both of them cats just looking at me like, what in the world? Of course, the house looked like a tornado just went through it. And I had all my furniture to put back, but the mouse was out of my house. Then, oh gosh, probably 20 years later, I had another cat. It was a doll-eyed Persian cat. Now this one I'd got from the Humane Society, so I don't know what all of her background was, but she knew how to hunt. One day I laid down on the bed to take a nap, and I hadn't quite gotten to sleep yet. She hops up on the bed, and I feel, you know, the bottom of the bed shake there, knew she jumped up. I just kind of glanced down to see what she's doing, and about that time, she is about up to my waist, and she drops a live mouse in the bed with me. You talk about somebody moving. At the speed of light, I hopped up out of that bed. I started digging. Of course, the mouse, you know, it's running for its life. You know, and the cat, she's just pleased as punch because she just bought me a gift, you know. I got hold of that mouse. I killed it right there on the spot. And the cat, I swear, God's my witness, that cat is like, Mom's a hunter. Oh. Critters are funny creatures. I just thought y'all get kicks out of my cat stories. Dick Nick says his wife is crazy when it comes to vermin. She'll scream till it's dead. That usually doesn't work too good. They usually don't just drop over dead because somebody's screaming. You have to go after them. Yeah, I don't put up with a bunch of vermin in my house, but those cats, my goodness. First two, they didn't have no clue as to what to do about hunting, and that last one I had, boy, she could take care of business, but she liked to bring them to me, alive. You're back and you feel much better. Did I miss you? Oh, mercy. Somebody spray some Glade. Everybody getting bussed up and bussed down. You got any more questions for the 8-ball? I can ask you some more questions. Yeah, Technetic, he's got some good tunes. These are copyright free. You can use them on your channels as well. I got a new computer going to be built here soon. I ordered all the parts for it and got somebody going to put it together for me. Tammy wants to know, do you keep your chat up with your videos so I can read your, or read it later? I guess, because I don't know what's up with this, but I can never see the chat after the show. I guess other people can, but, you know, if I close the show down and then I go back to look at the show later, there's no chat for me. There's no place to pull up the chat. I've had other people look at it. I've had other people in Hangouts. I've done screen shares. Say, where is this thing? And they say, well, you don't have it. And I said, that's right, I don't have it. So they've had me write to YouTube. Of course, YouTube doesn't answer nothing when you write to them. And so, I don't know. I guess it's up. If it ain't up, then, you know, send me a message about that. But I don't know how to fix it because I can't see it. I see it on other people's channels, but it ain't never on mine. Now, let me rephrase that. I see it on other people's channels if they have it so that it scrolls on the screen, you know, where their face is. But I never see it over on the side. It's never over on the side where, you know, it normally is. And I don't have that, I don't know, Streamlabs or whatever it is thing, you know, where you can stream it on your actual video screen. So, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, God, I speak it innuendo. I speak it fluently. Yeah, it doesn't give me any options in the advanced settings to be able to shut off the chat after the show. You know, as far as taking it down. So, I don't know. And I'm running Classic, so beats me. Okay, it's there on yours. Well, see, I don't know. I wouldn't know it. They don't allow me to see it. Okay, dog is my co-pirate. Says he's allergic to cats, so he's just got a couple mini Australian Shepherds to help with the mice. I hope they do their job. I don't have any minis. I've got 3 regular Australian Shepherds. The one is kind of a throwback. She's got a little mini in her background, so she's a little bit smaller. But they are all basically standard Australian Shepherds. And I've had all 3 of them since they was puppies. 2 of them was born right in the house with me. I was there the day they was born. Judy Turner's in the house. Good to see you in there. One of them I missed up there. C-Rod Dipping and Outdoors is in the house. I missed you coming in, but I see you up there. Salty Nuts is in the house. Good to have you in there. And if I missed anybody, type something in there. I'll see you. I get to talking and sometimes I miss a few people. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy, to hear that. That's always a shame. I've lost a lot of pets over the years, so I can relate. It's always heartbreaking when it happens, but, you know, we are the stewards of the animals. So, you know, give them a good life while you got them. They're waiting on the other side of Rainbow Bridge. Yep, that's true. That's very true, Tammy. Yeah, I've got 3 birds and 3 dogs. 2 canaries, cockatiel, and 3 Australian Shepherds. Yeah, the music that I'm playing is Technetic Beats. He's in the house there. Look him up there in the list. Get bust up to him. You can use his music over on your channels too. It's copyright free. Am I Danish? Not that I know of. Irish. Irish heritage. This old stoner's in the house. Good to see you in there. Yeah, you ain't been around in a while. Good to see you. I always welcome BrendaG's Designs house. Check out Greenlight. I'm not sure where that green light is. I got a green light on my OBS screen. Tells me that y'all are seeing me. Irish Scottish from your dad's side. He's from Jersey. My family pretty much came from Appalachians, Tennessee, and by God, West Virginia. Related to Axl Rose Taylor. They could do worse. Houndsman says he's out of here. Well, it's good for you to come in. Okay, there we go. Houndsman says, tell folks that if they need a sub, to hit his tab. He'll send one their way. That's Houndsman 1. I got a good channel there. He's a good reporter. Princeton, West Virginia. I don't know where they all were from down in West Virginia, because that's where my mother's family was supposed to be from, down in there. And then they migrated north into Ohio. My mom and dad met in Ohio. And I have since migrated to Indiana. Dad's family was from down in Kentucky. Tennessee and Kentucky. I guess you're talking to me there, Stoner, a little in my new setup. I'm working OBS here. I got backgrounds going. I got little scrolly things on the screen. You never know what you're liable to see up here on the screen. Last week I did OBS through Hangouts just to see if I could, and you could do that. It didn't run very fast, but it was working. Oh, Greenlight is a song on your channel. Okay, all right. I was not familiar with that. You said green light, and I'm looking around for the green light. Judy Turner likes the hat and the sunglasses. Thank you. The sunglasses cover up the big dark circles around my eyes. Is it that bad down there, Mike, again, with all the water? Has it come clear up in the yard again? I thought you had that all under control down there. Mike's getting flooded out. We may have to send a cruise ship to get him. Ain't that the way of it, Technetics? This is my second stream today, and I recorded a video. And who knows where I'll be before the night's up. Gregory Johnson says, howdy. I'm glad you made it. We've been asking the Magic 8 Ball questions. You got any questions for the Magic 8 Ball? Because it knows all. Is that Slash? No, I don't have nose ring. Who's Humble Bones? I give up. Who is Humble Bones? Waiting to see if he's going to tell me who Humble Bones is. Oh, okay, you wanted to know because you're maxed out right now. Well, I guess it'll be up there for you because I don't know how to not make it go up there or anything. It's not cooperative with me. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it. If I ever get my drone, I'm going to be doing some videos on that because I'm going to chase squirrels with it. Dad blasted squirrels. Well, that's good, Crystal. Yep. We used to have a little bigger crowd in here, but of course spring has hit, you know, and people trying to garden and they're outside more and stuff. It'll pick up more toward fall, I reckon, but, you know, keep coming back. You never know who's going to drop in here. It's a good place to find supporters, and you never know what I'm going to do next. I'm out of pie, or I could have done some pie porn for you, eating some chocolate cream pie. I did that in a hangout the other night and had people going nuts because I was eating this chocolate cream pie and it had this nice, big, thick whipped cream layer on top of it. It's drizzled across the top with this salted caramel. Oh, good gravy. And so I just eat it real slow in front of everybody. I call it pie porn. All right, Technetic. Do what you gotta do, honey. Keep the tunes coming. Let's ask the Magic 8-Ball. How the squirrels gonna like it when I chase them with the drone? That's a good question for the 8-Ball. What's the squirrels gonna do when I chase it with the drone? Let's see what it says here. Oh, it says, yes, definitely, they're gonna like it. All right. We'll see about that. There are about a dozen of them out here. I haven't caught in the trap yet. I've got to reset and bait my trap. Every time it rains, see, it ruins my bait. And it rained today, so I'm going to have to rebait that trap and go catching squirrels. I take them on a road trip when I catch them. I take them way out in the country and set them free. Out in the woods someplace. Away from my house and away from town. Ham hocks and black-eyed peas. I like ham hocks with green beans. I put some new potatoes in there. Them green beans. I put a little beef broth in there with them. Flavor them up. And then I bury a couple hocks down in them. Good. Down under the broth. And just cook them good and slow until it's all good and tender and that meat's falling off the bone. Might put a little bit of liquid smoke in them if these aren't smoked hocks. Oh, you're not leaving? You're just going to be in the background setting up your stuff? Okay, cool. Honey, them squirrels around here ain't 50. That's old scrawny things, the hair falling off of them. They're pitiful looking squirrels. You want squirrels, you gotta go out to the country where they got good squirrels, got a little meat on them. they wouldn't be worth trying to get the meat off of. You couldn't suck a teaspoon of meat off the ribs on one of these city squirrels. Yeah, so you got big old squirrels where you're at. We got these little, oh man, the tails are bigger than squirrels. Unicorn Crafter, Pink Zebra, she's in the house. Good to have you in there. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff here tonight. Gardens and drones and squirrels and magic 8 balls and Technetic Beats music. Live stream therapy for the old stoner. Rockstar's gonna go get a beer. Corkboard just announced that it's the start of a holiday, so there's no live stream tonight, but he'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. And it doesn't say if that's Eastern or Central, but I'm pretty sure he's on Central Time. So 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night, you can turn on Corkboard TV. He talks about all sorts of issues of the day, current events. You might know him as Scott, Old Not Dead. He changed his channel around here a few weeks ago. Got a little different format going over there. Oh, talking squirrels made Tammy hungry. She's got to go get food. Well, I'm glad that you dropped in. I hope you'll come back next week. I do this every week on Monday night. You never know what the topics are going to be. We talk cats and squirrels and dogs. And you want to talk varmints, I'm your person. I've lived on a farm. I've raised all kinds of livestock. I've raised all kinds of little warm room critters like hamsters and gerbils and stuff. I can tell you stories about all kinds of varmints. Short-tailed possums, hedgehogs, jerds, guinea pigs. There's a lot of love here, Tammy. It's the place for you. At one time, I had one of the largest rabbitries in the United States. And all of my rabbits were pedigreed. I had 17 out of the 44 recognized breeds by the American Rabbit Breeders Association. I've shipped rabbits all over the United States. Shipped rabbits up to, believe it or not, Alaska at one time. I was really kind of surprised to find out that up in Alaska, their rabbits up there were getting really inbred, so they needed to get some new blood up there in their rabbits. And they contacted me, and the lady drove like 6 hours to Nome to pick up these rabbits at the airport. In the winter, well, it was winter time for them. It was fall here, but it already turned winter up there. They only get like 2 or 3 months of what they consider to be summer, and it's still jacket weather up there in Alaska. Yeah, we don't put up with that here, Tammy. We make short order of that. That is all handled swiftly in the house. Where am I? I am in Indiana. I used to live over in Ohio. I had a farm over there, but I've since retired. Well, you're welcome, Scott. Anytime. Not a problem. That's what we're here for. Yeah, if anybody has anything going on their channels that they want me to talk about on my show, let me know. I'll bring it up on my videos or here in the live. I'll help you promote whatever it is you're doing. Rebel's got his drone giveaway, but I think he's rethinking about how he's going to do that because of lack of time to do his stream. So maybe changing up his drone giveaway. So keep tuned in there to Rebel State Sovereign and see what he's going to do with his drones, because he's got a mess of them there to give away to people. Jules Oleg vlog or vids. I'll get it right. Jules Oleg Vids is in the house. Welcome. We're only going to be going here about another 3 minutes. I like to run it for about an hour. So get bust up and bust down. The chat will keep going after I shut it down, so you can continue to bust up and bust down. Lulu Love You's back in the house. There you are. I was talking about you and your critters. Was your ears burning? I told my cat stories. We talked about cats and dogs and squirrels. Talking about going down the rabbit hole a while ago, I had a fella call me up one time and tell me, he says, hey, I got a bunch of rabbits out in my barn. I was wondering if you could come and get them. I'm wanting to get rid of them. So I loaded up the van with a bunch of carriers, you know, to go over and get these rabbits. I didn't know what he had. I get over there to his place, and he takes me out in the barn, and this back room of his barn had a dirt floor, and all these rabbits had burrowed underneath the dirt floor in his barn. And I was supposed to get these rabbits out of these burrows. I mean, they had tunnels going all over the place. I didn't get them all. I got a mess of them out of there, but I didn't get them all. I told him, I said, well, Lord have mercy, you need to set up some live traps with some bait or something in there, you know, throw some hay or pellets or something in the live traps and get some of them caught there and put them in some cages, make it a little easier if somebody catch them. I said, I can't crawl in them rabbit holes and get them out of there. Shoot, them things go way back under the barn. I don't know how he thought I was going to get them out of there, possibly levitating them out, you know, like pulling a rabbit out of the hat. I think my favorite critters on the farm were goats, though. I really enjoyed my goats. They were a lot of fun. Those are little clown animals. I like to watch the videos of people that's got little goats, baby goats. They hop all over everything. Yeah, Technetic, I guess he thought I was Elmer Fudd or something, you know, going over there looking for some wabbits. Yeah, chickens are pretty cool animals too, depending upon what kind you got. Some are cooler than others. I had some of them chickens, they call them Polish chickens. It's got the big fluffy things on top of their heads. Those are the dumbest birds ever walked. I'm surprised that they can even find the food bin to eat. They're so dumb. Steady Boys NZ is in the house. Good to have you in there. Yeah, corkboard, that's Scott. He wears that chicken hat. Charlie the chicken. Charlie the chicken wants to be in a pot with some dumplings. Scott, you need to ask Charlie. Charlie, are you hungry for dumplings? Because I am. Poor Charlie. They're going to end up looking like Green Bay Wacky's hat that he's got. And one I sent over there to him. Oh, there you go. Steady Boys has this down now. KFC. That was the best chance right there. Just letting her run here just a couple more minutes. Make sure all of you get to bust up and bust down. Yeah, that turkey had that. Now, that's the cat's meow right there. That was the best thing. I seen that. I thought, oh, Lord have mercy, he's got to have that hat. He keeps talking about, he can't keep up with me with the hats. Well, we're going to have to show you how to do the hat thing. And the way he presented it that very first night was, oh, priceless. That was just priceless. And he slips down underneath the table, puts that hat on. Just as he comes up, he hits that button for that turkey to start squalling. Oh, good Lord. I about fell off the couch laughing. You couldn't make that up. What is the background? Well, it's kind of a bistro background. It looks like a little restaurant or something. It has a little neon sign that says open there, and there's a little table and chairs out there on the veranda. It looks like a little bistro. I've got a bunch of different kinds, but I really like the little bistro. You're right, Lulu. He was due for a new hat. And remember, it's not all just about the subbing, it's about the support as well. Be sure that you check out their videos, leave some comments on some videos, go back when you can. Check out the new stuff they put up, check out some of the older stuff that they put up. Smash that like button and beat that bell. Every time you ring a bell, somebody over at YouTube wets the bed. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we've run this thing about long enough tonight. We've gone over a little bit, over the hour. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. You can hang out here in the chat for a while if you want to. Keep busting up and busting down. If you haven't got everybody, go up and down that list. Make sure you got them all. Check out all the URLs I've got down in the description of the video. I've got the link there, my affiliate link there for Amazon for this microphone. If you like the way this microphone sounds, I can get up on this microphone and really make it sound good. It's a nice microphone, so if you need something to improve the audio over on your channel, I recommend this. I've got the URLs to Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, and over on Twitch I do a live stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Although I may miss this Wednesday. It depends on when I can round up the feller to help me build the computer that I've tried to get going, but you just have to watch and see if I'm going to be on there. And Says you don't want to lay feather Charlie like Wacky's hat. We have naked Charlie there with corkboard. He pinned the feathers to the corkboard. But yeah, I've got Twitter and Instagram. I don't use Instagram a whole lot there yet, but I do use Twitter some, so you can find me over there. Barrel Boy Woods just came in the house, getting ready to shut her down, Barrel Boy, but, you know, take a look there in the chat. Make sure you're bust up and down to everybody in there. And everybody make sure you get Barrel Boy. I've also got an Etsy channel there where I sell all my art, soap, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're in the market, you need some gifts or whatever, you can check it out there. I got a Patreon channel, so you can see me do crafting over on Patreon. Jim Bashir's is going to go have dinner. I've made him hungry too. He wants some squirrel gravy on some biscuits. If you'd like to hear me tell stories, go over there to my other channel. The URL of that's in the description too, where I tell stories about my life and things that's gone on. So you ever need something to entertain yourself with, you can go over and check that out. And I guess there's only one thing left to say. That's Brenda's Crafty. Be like Brenda. We'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.